so far. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now, Joey Friel. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Striding into the box, Jim Adduci. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, James McCann.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, James McCann comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Missed with a slider. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Drury fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding in, Leonis Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. In there, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's net.
Next up for Detroit, Alexi Amarista. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Into the box now, Neil Walker. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
How about him?
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brendan Drury. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mata has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. The relay throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's Brett Gardner now. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners on the move for second. High in the air out to center field. Martin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Alexi Amarista. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. And that one just missed outside. That's wide, 2-0. The 2-0. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 2-1. Ball even at 2-2.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Jose Iglesias will be next. The next 3-2. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Iglesias. On its way is pitch number 75. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And a fastball just a bit up. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Mikey Matu.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is a time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Two and 1. 2 out, nobody on. This one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Ready for another shot now, Miguel Cabrera. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. Snap throw to first. Not in time. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for Detroit, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point. One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Iglesias is up with it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. Lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-2. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's Didi Gregorius. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Martin going back to the track. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run here in the early going, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Hit weakly back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. It's now 1-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Nicholas Castellanos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into